you don't know me, you should subscribe because, like, why not? You should also hit the notification bell down below to be notified every time I upload a new video, as soon as I upload a new video. But anyway, today I'm going to be doing my October TBR. This entire year I have not done one single TBR video, and that's just because basically this entire year I've just been mood reading. Like, honestly, I have not actually had any books unless they were new releases that I was like, I have to read this in this month, I have to read this next month. I was just going with whatever I wanted. So this is kind of exciting, and it's just gonna be a chill video that I'm gonna do really quick. But yeah, so this is gonna be my October TBR, what I'm reading in October, the spookiest month, the best month, my birthday month. I am a Scorpio. We love to see it. My birthday's not till the end of the month, but you know what? We're gonna celebrate like all month. But anyway, I'm also doing this TBR for the trick or treat-a-thon that I am hosting with my friends. You can check out the Instagram and the Twitter for it down below, all the prompts. I do have a video on like the details and everything that you can check out here or here, I don't remember. So basically all the prompts have like a few options because we want it to be like really easy for anyone to find certain books or just pick stuff off your TBR. But basically we have a prompt, and then we have like, you can read the monster that it's based off. You can read that original like horror story book. Once you see the prompts, you'll understand. But the first one is Dracula, read a book with gay undertones or LGBT plus rep. So for that one, I am going to go ahead and read Crooked Kingdom by Lee Bardugo. This one just has LGBT rep in it, so that's great. And I've been needing to read this one. I'm gonna read my other copy, of course. I haven't actually ever read this really pretty collector's edition with the sprayed edges, you know, and the pictures and the map. I just said that backwards. But yeah, so I'm gonna read Crooked Kingdom. I need to annotate and highlight and write in my other copy because I did that to Six of Crows, so I gotta do this one as well. So that's what I'm gonna be reading for Dracula. Next one is Phantom of the Opera, read a book with a love triangle, and for that I'm reading Crush by Tracy Wolff. I have officially confirmed this does have a love triangle because TB told me it does. He also said this one is better than the first book, Crave. I trust him, I believe that. I'm very excited. Crave gave me a lot that I wasn't expecting, and I feel like Crush is gonna do the same thing. Big book, it's gonna actually go by pretty fast. Words are huge on the page. I finished Crave fairly fast, so I'm okay with this one going on my October TBR. I feel like it'll be good. So that's Crush. Then for Creature of the Black Lagoon, read a book with a cryptid or mythical creature. I'm gonna be working on Empire of the Vampire still. I didn't get this one done in September, which I'm really sad about. But to be fair, I am in college, and September was like the first full month back in school, and I think that's why I had like a bad reading month. But I'm gonna finish Empire of the Vampire. I'm about halfway. I have faith that I can finish the other half. I really hope. I really need to read this one some more, but it's kind of slow. Don't come at me. I really expected to like love this one, but you know what? We're halfway done. It's been good. Like, I haven't wanted to stop reading, so I feel like the latter half of books is usually what I enjoy more. So I think it can, you know, still offer me something. But that's what I'm going to be reading for Black Lagoon. Then Frankenstein, read a book written from a villain's perspective. I'm going to go ahead and read The Savage Song by Victoria Schwab. This one I think fits very well. At first I was like, how am I supposed to know what book is written from a villain if I haven't read the book yet? But then I just read a little bit, and it says Kate Harker wants to be as ruthless as her father. Ruthless is, I feel like, a character trait of a villain. And then August Flynn wants to be human, but he isn't. He's a monster, one that can steal souls with a song. You know what? It also says he's one of the 3 most powerful monsters in a city. So if that's a monster, that sounds like a villain to me. So I think this is actually going to fit really well for Frankenstein. Next we have Bride of Frankenstein, read a book featuring an unhealthy relationship. I'm gonna try Beautiful Bastard by Christina Lauren. I did want to incorporate some romances, and especially since I have 9 prompts, so for sure 9 books I'm gonna try to get through, I need some shorter books, especially because some of these are longer, like Empire. That's still like a 500-page book that I have left of it. You know, some of them are long. Anyway, so I'm gonna try to get through this little short romance. Hopefully, I mean, I feel like this one could go really fast. But this one I think is an unhealthy relationship because it's about a boss and like a worker, and they're just like have a bunch of tension and stuff. So I feel like it's unhealthy, toxic a little bit, but it's how we like our book romances. So we'll see how this one goes. Hey, The Invisible Man, read a book featuring a character with special powers. For that, We're going with White Cat by Holly Black. I've been wanting to read this forever, literally over a year, and so this is the perfect time. Spooky season. This book Holly Black just writes kind of very creepy. Her books have like a creepy feel to them, so White Cat I feel like is one that is honestly gonna fall perfectly for this. The main character's name is Cassell. It says Cassell is a member of a family of curse workers, people who have the power to change your emotions, your memories, your luck by the slightest touch of their hands. So he definitely has special powers, and this is from the Curse Worker series that I want to get to all of them. So I gotta start with the first one, gotta start with White Cat, and I'm very excited to try this one out. Okay, so then we have read a book that is 20+ years old for the Mummy prompt, and for that I'm gonna read Patrick Rothfuss's The Name of the Wind. Hard S's like that at the end are hard to do. Yeah, so The Name of the Wind, I started this I think like in February, I'm not gonna lie, maybe it was January. I was looking for this bookmark the other day. That's where you went. Okay, glad I found that. I'm about halfway through, and this is another one. Like, I have a pile of books that I really need to finish, and this is one of them. So I was like, well, I'm trying to get through, you know, my TBR, and I also am trying to pick out books that I know I can finish because I'm gonna be busy in October, like with school for sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this one, and it's gonna count because you know what? I said it counts. And I'm one of the hosts, so I can pick this as this prompt. Oh, yeah, the reason I'm saying that is because it's not technically 20 years old. It came out in 2007. I'm like 6 years off, but hey, it's close enough, I think. And I don't have anything else that I think I could finish. Like, all my classics that I want to read, I know I couldn't finish in October with all these other books. So this one is going to be the one I'm going to work on. Hopefully I can finish the other half. I really love this book, honestly. It's giving me everything that I thought it would, and I like it. It's an older, dark fantasy. It's a really good book, honestly. So I just need the time. And I'm gonna give that time in October. I'm gonna find the time. Next we have Wolfman, read a book where a character goes through a transformation. For that one, I'm gonna read Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco. I couldn't really think of anything that I knew off the bat had a transformation. Like, that's another one that's kind of hard to know, but if you ask friends or something, you can figure it out. And that's what I did. I had asked the group chat. I was like, does anyone know if this has any type of transformation? And some of my friends, well, actually Connor was like, I don't know, I haven't read it, but I'm sure all characters go through transformations. And I was like, that's very true. And that was kind of my thought process. Like, every character should go from point A to point B, and also just within themselves, like, they should evolve some. And so I feel like the characters in here have to do that, as well as maybe we will see who the killer is, because I don't know that much about Stalking Jack the Ripper, okay? But I know it's like based off the killer, and like he had to transform into a killer. I'm gonna count this for that prompt. Okay, finally we have read a book with mental health representation, or read a book with the black cover. I did have some that I could go for mental health, but I decided that I'm gonna go with this one that is for the black cover because I need to read this one. Me and my friend Sarah decided we were going to buddy read this in October, and that also scratches off one of my little squares on my bingo card. If you don't know, for Trick or Treat-a-thon, we have a bingo card challenge that is just like an extra little fun thing you can do in October. So that's really fun, and I'm going to try to get like a bingo because I love bingo. One of them is read a book, like read a buddy read. So me and Sarah are going to work on The Bone Houses by Emily Lloyd Jones. Clearly this is a black cover. This book is self-claimed to be a fairy tale mixed with a horror novel. So I think that goes definitely for October for the spooky vibes. And it also takes place, like, I think the main character, her family works as gravediggers in a graveyard. So that is definitely giving me all the tones that I need for October, and I'm excited to get to this one. I've had it for a while. I think last October I wanted to get to it, and I'm finally getting around to it this year, so I'm really excited to check this one out, and hopefully me and Sarah love it. Okay, that is all the books I'm reading for the Trick or Treat-a-thon for the month of October. Hope you guys enjoy. Oh my gosh, Ollie got a haircut. He looks like a new dog. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will have all my social media linked down below. A couple ways you can help support the channel, Amazon wish list, and my Ko-fi, all that stuff down below. So with that being said, I'll just see you guys in the next one. Bye. Forget about all types of things. You remind me of the Arizona thunder. Satisfy the times and make you wonder about the bigger picture in your life.
Nice.